Well, hello everyone, and this is EC the Gamer, and we are back with 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. Let me check. Last time I believe we were playing with Natsuno, and we actually discovered a bit more, although we did find the information that BJ was looking for, at least the location. We went to Sector 1, that is pretty much is the destination for 2105. And yeah, basically in that one we cannot go up. We can only go on the underground facility because up top it seems to be completely raided. A nuclear assault by the machines, which didn't work. And so yeah, we did discover the location on number 17, but it's supposed to be on orbit in what is called an artificial satellite. Well, I still don't understand because we don't know where we are specifically. We don't know if we are in Earth. I mean, based on the BJ, he said that we're not in Earth, so who knows? Then I went with Ryoko, and with Ryoko, yeah, don't trust Morimura. That's an understatement there. Yeah, we discovered that it seemed that the reason why Yori has been sleeping a lot is because she's is transplanting memories, I assume, from her body to Yori's. The thing is that I don't know which one is that because again, there's so many people here. I don't know if that Yori is the little Yori that we're seeing, but the little Shihiro. So yeah, we'll see what happens. In this video I'm going to do one of the stories and one of the battles. Let me check. Who was the other guy? I think it was Euro, the one that I was going to do. Yeah, there's no one else. Okay, let me see where's Euro. Okay, so I finished this. Now I'm here. Go to the video store, so I should not go to the video store. But there's two here that I don't know what they are. So we'll check on.
Right.
Let's see. Yuro Kurabe. Yeah, this is different. This changed. Oh.
Hey, Juro. Let's go home.
Haha, yeah. You know that's not him. You can see the face, he's changed.
Shiba-kun's not actually human. And not only that, he's been manipulating my memories.
Yeah, he knows
it seems
that.
his goal is to turn me back into Juro Izumi.
It's just interesting because Juro Izumi is in here 426.
So, let me get this straight. Juro Izumi came from the future. He lost his memories due to some incident. And the damage was so bad he needed a whole new personality. That's how he became me. Juro Kurabe.
Yeah, something like that.
I tried asking her about that talk she had on the stairs, but she just dodged the question. She had a sad look on her face.
Oh, you simply don't know the story.
In my dream, a woman and I went back in time to prevent the extinction of humanity. To do that, we had to blow up some sort of research facility. And, well, we did it. And if that weren't enough, we shot the researchers dead.
Interesting.
The woman I was
we
with
never
in that dream
we never saw that, but I assume that's what they did.
eerily similar to Fuyusaka-san.
Okay, issues at home.
Inami-san suddenly shook and then
Okay,
brought
yeah.
over me as if
I
I didn't
remember
have it.
this
I
one.
always dreamed of so that dream was off. I shot like Fuyusaka-san. If that was a real memory, does that mean I actually did all that?
Okay, it did change. He never said that last
dream
time.
was awful. I was going around killing students. I shot so many, like Fuyusaka. If that was does that mean I actually did all that? Fuyusaka-san and I were the only ones who made it. We escaped to Sumire Bridge 16 years into the past. These must be Shiba-kun's memories.
Oh.
Or rather, the other Juro Izumi's.
Yeah.
Fuyusaka-san and I were the only ones who made it. We escaped to Sumire Bridge 16 years into the past. These must be Shiba or other.
I don't know what to do here. Where?
Let me guess. You're meeting up at the same place again?
Pretty much, yeah. See ya.
Bye. I guess it's about that time.
Interesting. They all laugh. Okay, so it seems that there's only one path here because there's nothing else to do. Okay, I think I did everything. Yeah, let's talk.
What? Why the long face? Have another nightmare or something?
Knock it off. I'm not stupid. I know I'm the only one who can see you.
Yep.
So it wasn't fully wiped.
Oh, so it didn't work this time.
Damn. I guess mind hacking has its limits.
Yeah, it didn't work. That's why I was shocked because last time he actually did commit the act, but suddenly now it's not working.
Why did you do this? Why did you give me Juro Izumi's memories? Are you trying to turn me back into him?
Don't worry about it. You were never meant to be this way in the first place.
Oh, that makes sense. You know that this is just something that they created a new personality.
What exactly are you?
Yeah, what are you?
48Q, QTA, CBA.
Yeah, he's an artificial
I already
personality.
told you, I'm an artificial personality.
Yeah, I remember that.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Exactly.
Then why don't you watch this video and relax?
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm not watching it.
You know, we can't have you causing a scene here. Your memory needs to be wiped clean. Let me try one more time.
Oh, he's doing it again. Okay. He disappeared. And we're just leaving? Like that? Nothing? Okay, so we're leaving. There's nothing else to do.
Hey,
Holy crap.
watch it. She's not here. Are you looking for someone, Ogata-kun?
Yo, Kurabe. Sure am. Tell me Kisaragi. Got a clue where she went?
Oh my god. You got to be kidding me. Oh. This... You're kidding me, right? At least it's more organized than this one, I think. Okay, Juro Izumi, that's the next one that I have to do.
Is she really on my side? She wants to change me back into Juro Izumi. Can I trust her?
You can, I mean...
Can't expect you to know.
The thing is, the Juro Izumi that we knew, at least the one that we saw with Megumi, didn't seem like a bad guy. That's the part that I don't understand, is why is Juro doing this? What made him change so radically, you know? No, there's people here that are bad guys, at least they seem to be, but in his case I still don't understand his reasoning. Okay. Okay, so it's a keyword, Euro Izumi, whatever it is. Yeah, I love how.
No. Running won't change a thing. Think. Who might know something about this? Fuyusaka-san's absent. What about Yakushiji?
Interesting. Yeah, look at this.
Shiba-kun's not actually human. And not only that, he's been manipulating my memories.
Yep.
It seems his goal is to turn me back. I wish this was all just a dream.
Oh, how we wish that, right?
Fuyusaka-san's out today. But I feel like
Hey, maybe it
she
is.
might know something about all this. Maybe I could ask Amiguchi-kun. On the other hand, it's getting late. He's probably gone home already. Shinonome-senpai.
Yeah.
She knows about Juro Izumi for sure. I should go talk to her. Hopefully she's at the nurse's office. I need to go to the nurse's office. It's the other way.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to check. Incredible. I never knew that you can actually run in this game. It's just surprising. That made sense when some places we were moving slow and we couldn't do anything. It just didn't make sense. It was very slow pace. Anything here? Oh, finally. We're not looking anything here.
Shinonome-senpai? Please wake up.
Oh my god, the way he said it. Like, oh, come on, wake up.
Izumi-kun.
Oh yeah.
No. Don't you remember? I'm Juro Kurabe.
Kurabe.
Please help me.
What happened?
At least now.
It's Shiba-kun. He's been messing with my memories. And replacing them with Juro Izumi's.
Izumi-kun's? That's odd. According to Morimura, his memories were lost for good.
Miss Morimura?
And that's the thing. If his memories were lost, or there is a backup. Because one thing that Okino shows us is that's the way he and pretty much what's the other guy? Asa Gigahara, he also survived like that. The original one was killed and they created a copy of that person in the nanomachine they have in the brain. That's how they survived the infection. But that would mean that he did it too, like that's the only way, right?
Our teacher? What does she have to do with this? I'm talking about Shiba-kun.
Who is Shiba-kun?
Yeah.
Q Tashiba. He called himself Personality 48Q. I'm the only one who can see him.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, again, that's new. That's news for we never. 48Q is the only place we have heard that is only here, not any other place. So he's a new individual. Like we don't know who he is.
Going to disappear?
Well, if Izumi-kun's memories were transplanted into you, does that mean you know about his past?
I saw it all in the form of dreams and movies.
What happened in them?
Oh, you know, we kill one or two people.
What memories do you have of his? What were your dreams like?
Oh, this could be interesting because although her memories are very fuzzy, we cannot trust her memories. She could actually tell us.
In order to prevent the apocalypse, Fuyusaka-san and I went back to the past. We bombed the facility that was said to be the source of it all. But the police caught us, and we ended up in a shootout.
With Iori Fuyusaka? This is all news to me.
No, I'm telling you, it doesn't make sense. Again, the only thing that could make sense, I still don't believe in we're time traveling now, because just the evidence doesn't, it's not going that way. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just reading everything wrong, but the only thing is would be parallel universes, you know, like a multiverse, something like that. That's the only thing that I can think of that could make sense. All that explains everything here. But even that, I just think the way it's going doesn't make sense.
The city was in ruins. I went around killing students, one by one. I wouldn't let any of them get away. Among the dead, I saw people I knew. Like Fuyusaka-san and Yakushiji.
Izumi-kun did that?
She trying to say it makes, unless are they taking memories of those Izumis, that maybe they're different Izumis, taking them all and trying to create the original one?
It can't be. There's no way he would do such a thing.
Yeah, because again, the Izumi that we know, he seemed like a good guy. We never seen that the other guys are the bad ones, and we don't even know they're bad ones. Just that they were doing some things, you know, to save the world in their own way. I don't know.
I forgot to mention, Shiba-kun gives me memories on videotape.
Videotape?
Fuyusaka-san told me they're all real events from the future.
Like what?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Let's recall this one.
If I recall correctly, we were in a big UFO.
Yeah, the UFO. Okay, there's an event. Yeah, this could be one of the early memories, because there's one memory where we saw Morimura, the younger version of like this one, and rather than call her Iori, was called Shihiro Morimura. He was with Okino and was with Juro Izumi. The three of them were here. This could be that moment. Oh, here we go. Juro's here.
I made it back.
I made it back.
How did it look,
Yep.
Juro?
There they are. And it was between, but you see here. I remember this, and it's like, whoa, this is Iori. But then the way she was, the way she would call herself, Shihiro Morimura. Interesting that these three are now in this group, like they're the original ones of the people that were involved in the first place, like the origin of all of this.
Not good. I arrived right in the middle of the invasion. Barely made it back in one piece. I don't think the world had much of a chance. The year was 1985.
You see, and then we go with time travel. So again, maybe it is. I don't know.
Is that a flyer from a movie theater?
Logs indicated shutdown sometime in the Heisei era. But at the time I visited, was right there in Tsutsuji Ward.
So Sector 4 is in 1985.
Yeah, Sector 1 is 2104 or 2105. I don't remember. Sector 4 is 1985. Sector 5, I don't know if it's 1945. I don't remember.
And Sector 3 is in 2025.
Okay, 2025, yeah.
That's another 40-year gap.
This
Oh,
machine only lets us travel to specific time.
okay. Yeah, this has to be one of the earliest memories in the, when you see the events, in one of the early events, you see the table of events, it has to be the beginning, because so this is the discovery of the 40-year interval.
Time periods. All of which are under attack by the invaders.
Why are they showing up in the past?
That's the thing, you see? Even they are confused. It doesn't make sense. If you're going to the past, why are you going to each timeline? Just going to 1945 at the earliest, you would stop everything, right? Destroy humanity, and that time humanity wouldn't stand a chance, and that's it. Why would the machines keep invading time after time in different timelines like backward?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think they're mistaken. I don't think that machine is what they think it is.
What do you think, Tsukasa-kun?
We have no record of such an invasion occurring back then.
Exactly.
If that's the case, it's inconsistent with history as we know it.
Okay, so this is telling us exactly what I say. It just... I know they keep saying time travel, like, oh, we are going to the future, into the past, whatever, but it doesn't make sense. I mean, the Terminators in the Terminator movie, Skynet sent machines into the past as early as they can to stop John Connor. That's pretty much it. Like, this is not like that. These machines has been every timeline doing what? Destroying everything for what purpose?
You're right. It was just last year that we were invaded. The year 2104.
Okay. Okay, so wait a sec. Okay, so these guys, this group of kids, they're from 2104, at least the sector. What was that sector? Sector 5? No, Sector 4? No, Sector 4 was 1985. Sector 1, Sector 1. This is Sector 1. Okay. It makes sense, Sector 1. They're the first one, right?
That was the first and only time. If there were a kaiju attack prior to that, we would have known about it.
Exactly.
We must be dealing with a time paradox.
Nah. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to hear that, because that makes everything more confusing. This is actually a time paradox. I never understood that concept really well, but yeah, it's one of those things that it's one of those things that when you have time travel, if it's something that doesn't make sense, essentially. At least for me, that's how I feel.
Maybe something weird happened when they arrived. It could have caused reality to split into parallel universes.
Oh, here we go, yeah.
We know that kaiju technology allows for time travel. It's not hard to believe that would impact the future in some way.
Hold on. While this device does appear to be a time machine,
Please tell it,
it may
please.
be premature to make such assumptions.
So I think he was thinking the same thing as
An
me.
earthquake.
A big one.
Something feels weird about it.
Yeah, it's like he's thinking, maybe we're looking at this the wrong way. We're looking at this as time travel, but this is a transporter, and that's why they're called Sector 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They're moving into, it's like different cities, cities that were recreated by someone. I think it's Keitaro who created them. They were like an experiment or something.
This is bad.
So these are the kids that realize everything, it seems.
What's wrong? The countdown.
Oh,
It's reached 0.
yeah, that's the countdown. Yeah, I remember this.
Don't tell me. The shaking is...
What is this?
It's time.
It's time for what? Yeah, there's a
this.
timer.
We're rapidly losing contact with zones of the UFO.
The very Earth's crust is crumbling.
Whoa.
This is an unprecedented disaster.
So it's going down. That's the Earth.
Several areas now report an elevation of below sea level. Is it sinking into the ocean?
Is there even
At
an
this rate,
ocean?
We'll be going down too.
So this is what the countdown was for.
So, yeah, I think that's what happened. These sectors are being destroyed one by one. It's like they're resetting the board. It's saying like this is a game that's resetting everything up, and we're starting back up. So they just have to destroy everything.
It may not be possible to survive this. We have no choice. We must seek refuge in the past.
What?
Yeah, a lot more, like more move.
Get in the transmitter.
Are you serious? If we do that, we might not ever come back.
And if we stay here, we die.
And this is interesting because this 2005, and this is getting all destroyed. Natsuno is in 2105, so that doesn't make sense. Again, that's what he's saying. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
This will need a timer. When it's all set, I'll join you. Please, get to the device.
Yeah, he's going to leave
All
behind.
right. If you're
I
setting
don't
our
think.
destination coordinates, let me suggest Sumire Bridge.
Oh,
Amidst the destruction I saw earlier, that bridge was still standing.
yeah, he's going to stay behind.
You heard him. Let's get in.
Okay, this is the memory. Yeah, this is the memory that he was talking about, but we never saw it. The Sumire Bridge. We seen them in the Sumire Bridge, but when they were older. Okay. Am I supposed to just? Oh,
Is something wrong?
It's not letting me select any sectors. I don't understand. My commands aren't working. I need to find a time it'll let us travel to. Stay in the device.
Just hurry, okay?
Ah. He's going to stay behind.
I've got it. Sector 0.
Oh,
I don't know what year that is, but it's the only destination we can access right now.
we never been in that sector. Never been in that one.
Tsukasa-kun, get over here now!
Yeah, he's got to
I
stay.
can't. It's not letting me set a timer. I'll need to operate it manually.
Ah, damn it.
Go on without me.
Tsukasa-kun!
He's the smartest one. Why would you leave, you idiot? Or would you stay, not leave? Or would you stay? 2089. Yeah, it makes sense. So Sector 0 is 20. Let's put it 2090. So it's 2065, 2090, and 2105. Isn't there like a discrepancy there, or am I missing something?
Chihiro,
Damn.
I saw the signs in town. We're in 2089 now. We traveled 16 years back in time.
Yeah, this is different. 16 years back in time, yeah.
I see. So that's why. Look over there.
So there's a discrepancy
Across
with
the river.
yeah.
It hasn't been redeveloped yet. No wonder Century Tower isn't there.
Century
It wasn't
Tower.
built until 2100. It'll be over 10 years from now before it goes up again.
There's no point in waiting any longer. Let's go. Tsukasa-kun isn't coming back.
Yeah. But that's what I'm mentioning. There is a 16-year gap. This is not the same. This would be the only scepter that doesn't have the 4-year interval, right? I mean, compared to 2189, 2105. Yeah, there's it's a different gap here.
Look. Even the Shikishima State Building is missing.
We have to go.
Oh yeah, she's in shock.
Do you plan on standing here forever?
Not shocked, but just surprised, you
We
know.
can't just leave him!
What you want us to do?
You agree with me, right?
In this era, you and I are still newborns.
That's
Even
true.
your own mother wouldn't recognize you. Our citizen ID won't be valid here either. We can't purchase anything or use public services. The city may look familiar, but this is the world of 16 years ago. To us, it might as well be a foreign country. But we can't go back. We have no choice but to figure something out.
What are we going to do?
Yeah, I don't know. You're talking
The
to me.
invasion's going to happen again in 15 years. We need to warn everyone about it.
Will they even believe us?
All we can do is try. And if they don't, we'll take matters into our own hands.
Why is this call sector 0?
No one else knows what's coming. It has to be us. Let's figure out how to get back to the UFO. It should still be buried underground. If we can find it, then...
I get it now.
Okay.
We can save Okinoku.
So these are the people that started everything. I'm sure these are the ones who started everything. So they stay here, they plan everything there, but clearly something's happened.
All we need to do is travel through time again.
I can't say it's impossible. But if we're ever going to do that, we need to make it through today. Let's find ourselves some food and a place to sleep.
You're right.
Shall we?
So weird to see this character and compare with Chihiro more and more, the nurse. Like,
From there, the two of us spent the next few years together,
wow.
living in society's shadows.
He's saying, what the hell is this? She's like, what the hell?
That guy, in my dream, he called himself Tsukasa Okino.
Yeah.
I feel like we've met somewhere before.
Yeah. Many times.
Stay away from me.
Oh, she's like, who the hell are you?
That incident you just described. It's not one of your lost memories. If it involved rewinding time 16 years with Morimura, then it must have been him.
Ooh.
Who?
He's a time traveler. He's gone back in time over and over again.
You're talking about 426?
A time traveler. That's crazy.
The memories you've been seeing are his.
But his name is Juro Izumi. Does that mean he's me from the future?
No, it's a different Juro Izumi. One who came from a lost world. Stay back.
Are you kidding me?
I was told he's incredibly dangerous.
Or because she doesn't believe now that I say Sekigahara, so he believes now Izumi, right?
So that means my dreams are memories of a lost world? And Shiba-kun is that world's Juro Izumi?
That man has nothing but his consciousness left.
That can't be it, because she was an artificial personality. Can't be him, right?
He transferred himself into an android and fled.
Yeah, that part I
His
remember.
consciousness?
Oh my. Looks like Senpai isn't feeling so good.
Shiba-kun!
Man, you've sure got a big mouth.
Oh, he's pissed.
Stop this!
Oh, come on! Ryoko Shinonome's a freaking weirdo. If you really want to take her word for it, you'll have to face the consequences.
Oh, what the hell? Don't leave it there. Oh, you're kidding me. Of course. Yuki, interesting. That Yuki is the one that I need to open his. Holy crap, we got a lot of information there, and that took a lot of time. Oh ho. Okay, what do we have here? Yeah, I don't think we got any new documents. I'll see later, but let me go right ahead and do the battle. No problem, because I think I already have the team prepared. These are the guys that I decided. I need Hijiyama and Miura on the strike team. We have them there within 50 seconds. Drum mines. Okay. Let's see if I can do it in 50 seconds. That's not easy, but we'll see. I have the team already. Let's go. Damn, that took a long time. Let's hopefully I can finish this fast. May 27.
They just don't let up.
on you, Fuyusaka-san. You okay?
I'm fine. Everyone else is doing their best, so I can keep going.
You need to know when to use your support units. The Guardian types are especially important. They spike the D-Force's threat identification signals. It makes them think it's a high-priority target. They can draw attention away from us as a decoy unit. That can distract the enemy away from us and the terminals.
Yeah.
The EMP equipment on the first gens can get us some breathing room too.
Yeah, I haven't used them like that.
Their attention
I mean, I don't use them a lot.
instead of diverting it. It can be a risky move. A true soldier faces his foes head-on with pride.
Oh.
I couldn't ask a better chance at glory.
Here we go. Activate Aegis, yeah, it's always the same. Battle, start!
I'll show
What's
you.
the plan?
I can help you.
Don't let up.
Yeah, can this work from this position here? Let's see if it works.
Good. How many left? Next move.
Okay, here we go. Let's use this here.
Locked on. Hit. Signal offline. Hostiles not throwing away my shot.
Signatures from above.
I won't back down. Did that do it? Now then. Not throwing away my shot. What next?
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, you go and do this.
Die! That do it? Say your prayers.
Here's the plan. I guess
What to do?
the practice round. What's our plan? Stay
Oh,
on
wait,
guard.
There's someone that is activated, I don't know who it is.
Good. That's my
Yeah, it
way
worked.
next. Unbelievable.
I need to think.
Enemy on the move. The practice round's over.
Okay, let's move this guy here.
Number 12. Don't waste any chances.
And let's use my body here.
Move. That work?
Yeah.
Nothing special. Kaiju incoming.
Signatures
Stay
from
calm.
above.
Remember your training. No enemy on the move. Don't let
I'll take them.
Let's see.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's use the rush attack here.
Senseless. What's the plan? You're done. Did that
Oh
do
yeah,
it?
we did it.
Target destroyed. What's our plan?
I can help.
Where are they?
Oh no. Let's use this here.
Target confirmed. Did I get it? Enemy down. Stay on
What's the situation?
Yeah, I need to use this.
I can take them all. Got that one. Enemy destroyed.
Always stay on guard. Next move.
Yeah, let's move with this here.
Number 22.
What's the plan?
Advancing.
Don't screw with me! Nice!
I got them.
Here's the plan. What's up now then? Hit confirmed. Hit. Signal offline.
They're here.
No room for what next?
Oh, wait, wait.
I'll find it.
Yeah, we did it.
What's the plan? How's the set? My turn now.
Will you stay there?
Am I in enemy range?
Oh, wait, wait.
Enemy threat range.
Yeah.
No fight I can't win. Come on! How's that? Say your prayers.
Always think ahead. Don't let up. Now then.
Okay, let's go again.
That easy.
Now I can move to the other side here. It's just the long range here.
Take that! The practice round's over. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
I can actually do this.
Number 12 moving up. What's the plan? From above.
Holy crap.
Come on. Good. Neutralized.
I'll take them down quick.
Let's see.
I need to
The
think.
practice round's over. They're finished. Yes!
Ooh, that was a good one.
Bow down!
I can help. What's the situation? Number 14, I can help. What's the situation? I can help. I need to think.
How's the Sentinel?
Oh, what the hell was that?
That work?
Yes. Yeah, I got it.
I guess life comes at you fast.
Another one.
I'll make it work.
What's the situation?
Oh no, it's one of these guys. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, this guy has armor. I think this could work.
Yes, got that
Nope,
one.
What
it
next?
did not work.
Here it comes! A fine hit! You man! You
Still not used to this thing.
Nah, I have to move.
No fight I can't win.
Yeah, this is going to take
What's
some
optimal?
time now.
Number 22 on the list.
Stay on guard. Target
What's the plan?
Yeah, too far.
Long as I can keep this
I
thing.
won't back down.
Let's go again.
Target confirmed. A hit! Enemy unit destroyed. What's optimal?
Still not used to this thing.
Okay, let's use the... Ah. I can't use it from any position here.
Die! Nice!
Did it work? Oh yeah.
Ought to do
Don't
it.
let up. Number 11. I'll make it moving out. Take this! Yes! Bow down! How's the sense now then? No room for What's optimal? What's the plan? Stay on guard.
Let's see if I can use this. Where are you? Where's the back?
Good timing. Hit.
Ah,
No room for
I can help.
no, let's try and use this one here.
Destroy you. Attack landed. I'll take them all.
Don't let up. My turn now.
Okay,
What's the
she's-
plan?
it's still
No room
moving.
for hesitation. What next?
You know what, let me move this guy
Number
here.
12 moving out.
Okay. What's the plan?
Let's see if I can use this. There we go.
That do it? Give it up.
The practice round's over.
Haha.
Enemy down. Stay on guard. How's this? That easy.
There we
That's
go.
my win. Enemy on the plan. No room for hesitation. Move.
I think I can do it.
Did that do it? Nothing special. And I won't back down.
Can I hit them from this far away? At least this one.
Did I get it? Here, what next? Take this! Yes!
Yes. Ooh.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
Remember that this is easier because it's on normal, but it's too hard. I think it would be more challenging, but I don't care about this. This is not meant to be. This is about story. This game is all about story, so it's very enjoyable. I mean, this is not the way I would like to play this type of thing, but I'm okay.
These things just don't stop. How long we gotta keep this up?
If we could activate the Aegis faster,
A few more battles.
Maybe we could some of our exhaustion as well. Actually, undo out this self-defense mechanism.
Universal Control oversees the world through the terminals. But the defense functions refuse to respond when the terminals are under kaiju attack. The mainframe would go down without even noticing it was compromised.
So when it comes to the kaiju, the system's paralyzed?
Yeah, it's very weird,
That's
right?
one way to put it. And Operation Aegis is about covering for that weakness. The Deimos attacks open up vulnerabilities so they can attack the terminals. We exploit those same vulnerabilities with some low-grade hacking to provoke the terminal's security. And trigger the defenses ourselves. The Aegis system activates, and the terminal locks out the kaiju intrusion.
I did not understand anything that you said there, my man. Let me repeat that again because...
Universal Control oversees the world through the terminals.
Yeah, I understand that
But the
part.
defense functions refuse to respond when the terminals are under kaiju attack.
It's so a defense function that refuses when the Kaiju attack. That's so weird.
The mainframe would go down without even noticing it was compromised.
So when it comes to the kaiju, the system's paralyzed?
Yeah.
That's one way to put it. And Operation Aegis is about covering for that weakness. The Deimos attacks open up vulnerabilities so they can attack the terminals.
Okay.
We exploit those same vulnerabilities with some low-grade hacking to provoke the terminal's security.
Okay, so essentially you need the Deimos to activate the defenses. That's why you're destroying them, but you're also using that as an the openings they're getting, you're also using them against them. Nice move
And
there.
trigger the defenses ourselves. The Aegis system activates, and the terminal locks out the kaiju intrusion.
Interesting.
If the threat of the Deimos is too subtle for detection, then we simply present a more obvious one.
So it's a ruse.
Oh
Like
wow.
sounding a fire alarm with
We know
no fire
exactly.
to get people bounding out of their bunks. Familiar shenanigans. Isn't that why they used to call you a no-account rascal?
Wow.
At any rate, that's why we can't activate it until the D-forces are close enough to the terminals.
Oh, it's really cool. So they can control the system, but and the system is also refusing to attack the Kaiju. Like he doesn't. It's like he doesn't. How do you call it? It doesn't consider them a threat until he actually sees it. Like he has to be there to see it. The system has to. Oh my God! We have like Kaiju. We have all these machines all over here, and that's where they enter very discreetly into the system, trying to provoke even more. Nice
Guess we
move.
pushed them back.
That's a good piece of information there. Victory! Who was the VIP? You have to be one of those two, yeah.
That was straightforward.
Yeah, I now see the VIP is the one that deals the most damage, so it makes sense. He moves the most, I think. Another mystery point. Yeah, this was an easier mission, but that's because it came after one of the bosses. And now we're fighting Sentinels, so yeah, I got it. Tamao's Ohagi. What the hell is that? Well, if I have more documents, I already have the points, so I should be okay. Yeah, so supposedly there's 3 phases, so there's this 4 more here and then 10 more, I think. So yeah. Okay, we're at 60%, 67 here, and 49. Let me see the documents. Not this. Okay, let's see what we have. Drum mine. Okay, yeah. Officially called blasting excavator. Oh, so that's what they are. Kaiju with a body like a giant wheel. Once a target is acquired, it uses rocket engines to spin its wheel and close in on the target at high speed. Afterward, it uses the large amount of RDX fail explosive inside itself to self-destruct. Oh, I didn't even notice that. So that was the thing that's why when one of those, I don't know what to call those meteors that come from the sky drop into the ground. So it was these little guys that were moving fast to activate the bombs. Oh, okay. So I have to be very careful. They can actually do a lot of damage. What is this? They thought, though they're lacking a bit of sugar, these ohagi that Tamao Kurabe made for Keitaro Miura and Takatoshi Hijama are still soft, moist, and filled with red bean paste. They were given 5 of each flavor: strained red bean, coarse red bean, and roasted soy flour. Oh, yeah, she did food for them in 1945. Oh, that's it? Okay, I have 7 points, so I have more than enough, I think. Okay, we're at 49. Okay, so let me check here. This is important. Okay, so there's some events that we've not been given. Yeah, we had the final countdown, where we saw these 3 characters, and then escape from the end. Then we move to Sector 0, and then we see this. But then you see this event. Then we jump to 2104, which it would be this. So these are the same people. Okay, so they are the same. Okay. Older because 2189. So they went to a facility. Okay, where the project was to stop it. But he got captured at least. But then something happened between here and here. Yeah, but then we have this event here that is 2025. So yeah, it's a different time. You can see here. Okay. So let me see anything else. Yeah, we have a lot of events already completed here. It's just yeah, missing memory. This is her adventure into looking where Sentinel number 17 is. Anything else? Oh, here we go. Okay, this is what she discovered. That Morimura, someone was transferring memories to Yuri. That is, I assume, it's Chihiro. Then we have the revelation. Yeah. Who are you? Yeah, she becomes afraid, okay. But look at this, so this has to be the finale for each character, I assume. Okay. I think I got everything here. Okay, let me see. The next video, the next character would be Yuri. It has to be Yuri because the other characters are pretty much at the same level. I need him to have 8 characters over 80, so... And this one is, he pretty much needs everyone pretty much at the end of their stories. So yeah, next time it's going to be Yuri. Let me see where she is. Oh, okay, so there's no problem. Whatever it is new. So yeah, you can see the paths now are much easier. They're like on purpose essentially. So I need to go to the hallway and do all of this. Okay, so I'll leave it there. That's all for the moment. As always, don't forget if you're new to the channel to subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. So that is all for the moment. Easy the Gamer signing off, and I will see you on the next video.